Speaking of knowing, what's this about Joey Badass and Tristan Thompson? Can you fill me in? I didn't see this. I don't know. Joey Badass got advice for Tristan Thompson. I see 3 fucking paragraphs. Listen, before you even get into it, like, son, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Okay? Basketball players are gonna fuck bitches. These are $1 million fucking franchises on 2 legs. On 2 legs. Like, what?
Yeah, no.
What is the news? I don't give a fuck. Like, and why does Joey Badass give a fuck about this? How the fuck did you go from talking about it's a shift, the 47 shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, before you cook them, just read the first paragraph, and it just sums it all up. Like, he's just basically trying to just tell him, like, yo, you could be polygamous, I guess. Like, people in this world are gonna have multiple women just having fun. And you got to be a man and stand in your 2 front and tell your spouse or wife that that's how you're going to roll. That's basically what he's saying.
Okay. But
I think
who the fuck who cares about what Joey Badass thinks?
What do you
I mean, who gives a fuck about what Joey Badass has to say?
I'm just saying, like,
that's what I was trying to get off. That's the line I was trying to get off.
See, nah, man, I like Joey, man. Come on, man. I just think this was, just an interesting take, and he may be right about this. Just in the generation we live in, like, there's just so much temptation, and it goes through both sex, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let me explain the take. So Joey Badass tweets, Tristan Thompson gotta stop being a sorry ass nigga. Tell Chloe you a fucking gayalist, whatever that is. $1 million games. I think that's what I'm gonna title this podcast. $1 million games, man. There's just levels of life and experience that I have not reached or touched. Sometimes I can't even comment on it. That's one of those words that lets me know. I mean, for what I can say about Joey Badass, I know he at least has some money, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like seeing the people that I used to really, really, really fuck with, how they look today. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. And not really particularly Joey. I'm just saying, like, just little shit like this. Like, I don't like this. But anyway, okay. So tell Chloe you a fucking gayalist and you need more than one woman. Straight up. What's so hard about being honest with women, fellas? Fuck this Western bullshit. Relationships should be expansive and beneficial for all. Unconditional love means you love with no conditions. Most of our minds are way too conditioned to even love freely. Most of us have been in a polyamorous relationships our whole lives. The only difference is we weren't honest about it. But if you've ever been sexually involved with someone non-exclusively, guess what? You're polyamorous. Okay, the way he put it was smart at the end there, particularly to kind of put the mirror back into the audience there. I like that. Some good rhetoric.
Yeah, man. Joey just actually hits you with some game, really. I mean, that was some game. I mean, it's true. It's like not a lot of men out here, not a lot of people out here are just with just the one person. They're not exclusive to one person.
Most people.
Most people
be cheating, man. People be cheating. That's a fact.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know. He has a point with this. We shouldn't be exploring this Western bullshit, and we can explore our minds, man, and live more freely. This is the generation to do so. I mean, shit. Look at all the things we got going on. You know what I'm saying? You got sex workers. You got just porn. You got just all the internet. It's just so much shit out there that just like.
But the most important question, still unsolved, is like, who the fuck cares what Joey Badass has to say? I mean, like,
wait. Yo, cause he just dropped some game. That's why it's just like important that someone just dropped you some game, and you should listen to it, even regardless if it is from Joey Badass. Like, what? Why are you so stuck?
Put out some fire raps,
bro. The raps is coming.
Put out some fire raps. Put out a cool movie. Put out some more TV shows. I fuck with what you're saying. I just, I don't know. I'm hating.
Yeah, you're hating. Why are you hating on Joe?
I'm just hating. I don't know. I just
he
have a
just
weird
dropped
feeling.
some real game, and you were like, you was coming in real mad, hot, and spicy at him, and then you read it, and you were like, you know what?
He makes sense. I just don't like the messenger. I don't like the messenger.
I don't understand. But
I don't like it. Like, why are you telling? Anyway, but and you have a point. You have a point. He has a point. But really, honestly, while people are cheating, listen, man. I think there's something to the relationship. I think there's something to that nuclear family, or at least in starting a family. Relationships are one thing, right? Dating and whatnot. But once kids get involved, so what I would say is to anyone wanting to practice any sort of shit, where they're polyamorous or they're, open about it, loving freely, as Joey Badass puts it, strap up. Wear a rubber. Always. And that's important because, listen, man, bringing life into this world is a full-time job to manage that life. And it takes to properly do it. I do believe it takes two healthy, or at least as close to healthy as possible, individuals that have an agreement on, hey, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do that. This will change, our roles. They will go in flux, but we will keep this unit together. I just firmly believe in that process. I firmly believe in that formation. I just think it's like a triangle. It's the strongest and it is a triangle. It's the nucleus. It's two over and then one sub point. It's and that could be a kid or kids. Because it's not that they're all the same, but it's that it's all the same job, isn't it? Parenting. It's and anyway. Yeah.
I agree
Wear a
with
rubber.
that point.
Wear a rubber. Protect yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't really want to talk about that. Because it's a Cardi B tweet, and it's like, what's the take? Like, what do we have on this? I mean, just looking back at it, I just nah.